Hi everyone! So, second video review for this week is for Find Your Heart by Susan Stocker. If you want to check out my Goodreads review, I did just post that the other day. So if you're on YouTube, there is a link within the description below, and if you are on Facebook or my blog, then there is a link within the actual post. And this is the video review. So, Find Your Heart by Susan Stocker was a lot of fun. Susan is delving into the fun of being involved and surviving through the decades of the 70s, 80s and 90s in Find Your Heart, and with all the typical experiences of college, finding freedom as a young woman in a world that's quite liberating and in a new sort of gay bar scene, and all the joys of dating. So she has many experiences during these times, and they're vividly recounted in this memoir style book. And this is what I love about these, because Susan's done one before, Kiss Your Elbow, which was memoirs, and when she sent Find Your Heart in for review, I was really excited, because I think this is great. This is someone sharing their experiences, and although they may have elaborated some of it, they're pretty much accurate, I guess, to representing a time, and so I love that. But this was great. Like I say, following on from Kiss Your Elbow, which was Susan's previous memoir, it was great to be back with her and just having and experiencing those wonderful memories from her time in the decades covered in this sequel. And she certainly did have a lot of fun. I hope a lot of this is true, because it sounds like she's had a brilliant experience in life. But she had some more awkward and cringe-worthy moments too, and they're all lovingly shared. But it's lovely to read what are typically realistic, quirky, and only maybe slightly embellished stories. And it shows what a colourful experience and wonderful life Susan has had, and it's really kind of her to share them with us. She really has had amazing experiences. I can't say too much because it just gives way too much about the book, but they're detailed in this sequel, and they offer much insight into what times back then were really like very realistically. And I love that. I feel like I know Susan after reading her memoirs, and she sounds really fun. I bet she'd be so cool to hang out with. But I really like the way Susan has written these in first person as well. It's typical of a memoir style, but it just gives it such a personal feel, and they contain everything from emotion to bits and pieces of what probably is quite intimate and personal information, to the experiences that she had. And it gives real insight for a reader to understand how someone living through those times in particular circumstances must have experienced them. And it's vital importance, I suppose, in recording parts of history, because these are Susan's memoirs. They are times that happened, or things that maybe happened, and it's sort of in one sense or another. And I think it's really lovely of her to share those memories with us all, and a great way of recording her life and a bit of history for everyone. And not only this, but just giving glimpses of affairs of the heart as well was really sweet. Those experiences impacts how they affect someone, and that Susan shows that so well, how she was affected by emotions during these times, and events that surrounded those emotions or what caused them. And I think all I can say is, like, thank you to Susan for sharing this, because it's really lovely of her to do so, and it's really enjoyable to read, and it's like you can almost picture yourself there in the moment with her, like you're seeing it. It's amazing. So I really enjoy these memoirs, I do, and I hope Susan continues to regale us with her stories, her wonderful adventures and tales in the future, because I think she still has a lot to tell us, and I would love to hear more. I just think they're really, really good, and there's something different. They, like I say, they're not stories, they're more memoirs, and I love it. It's got such a personal feel. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Find Your Heart by Susan Stocker. That's it. I will get it right one day. And I hope you will go and check it out. If you've read Find Your Heart by Susan Stocker, please let me know what you thought of it. I would really love to know your thoughts, and how you found it, and what you liked about it. I'd really love to know, so comment below, get involved. If you haven't read it yet but it's on your to be read list, or you're planning to read it, or you're interested in reading it, again, comment, get involved, because it'd be great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really hope that you enjoy it. Bye.